what I liked about former pastor Chuck Smith and his dealings with himself, with others, and with God. He was very graceful, merciful. He learned it. He gave his story, and I heard his testimony, how he achieved it, those wonderful attributes. He just prayed that God would help change him, change his whole attitude towards himself, towards God, towards others. And over a period of time, after a series of submissions to God in those areas, God was able to help him conquer those areas. And he ended up being a very wonderful man who was very understanding and sympathetic and compassionate and reasonable and graceful and merciful. And he loved people because he loved God. He really loved God. And it was genuine. You could see it. It reflected in his character. Because that was who he became after much devotion and seriousness before God. And he was, I didn't know him on a personal level, but I met him just kind of superficially. But I knew him from a distance on the radio and in the pews, sitting in his church for a while. And I could just see it. I could see it in his person that he was truly a man of God. And I really admired that because he was sincere. And he really, really believed in what he believed. And and it was very evident. And some people don't come across that way. Some people, they seem to be putting up a front or some kind of a mirage or a smoke screen, but it doesn't seem to be genuine. And with certain people, you can tell that they are very sincere in what they believe, and that's very important. But you have to really believe it, and to get to that point. And but he's passed on now, and I don't know. He certainly was very enthusiastic, but God had to temper him out, like steel, steel that has to be tempered. And it's a work of God to get to that place of being a tender, kind-hearted person. Because obviously, naturally, that doesn't come so easily. It's a learned trait, and it's a trait of the Holy Spirit. So it's cool. It's cool.